Shri Gurupya Namaha. This is Lakshmi from Ponvidyashram. Welcome you all to this part of the lesson. Today we are going to learn third chapter in geography, Our Changing Earth. Children, can you name the different landforms? Yes, it's mountains, plains, plateaus, rivers and valleys are the different landforms. Do you know how these landforms are created? In this chapter, we are going to learn the factors responsible for these different landforms. Let us see one by one. You will be surprised to know our Earth never still or quiet. There are constant changes seen on its surface. The landforms that we see today have been modified gradually but continuously by external forces such as heat and cold, running water, moving ice, wind waves, and even plants and animals. For example, in the early times, there was no separate continent. All the present continent were the part of a single huge landmass called Pangaea. It was a supercontinent with the passage of time. The Pangaea split into pieces. These pieces started to move away from each other and got their present location. These moving land pieces are also termed as lithospheric plates. What do you mean by lithospheric plates? The outer part of the earth is made up of the crust, and just inside the crust we find the mantle which is called lithosphere. The lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as lithospheric plates or tectonic plates. These plates move around very slowly, just a few millimeters each year. This is because of the molten magma inside the earth which move in a circular manner. The movement of the lithospheric plates causes various changes on the surface of the earth. The different types of movement of the plates are due to the various forces acting on it. These forces are divided into two broad categories. They are endogenic forces and exogenic forces. The forces which are active inside the earth are known as endogenic forces. The forces which originate on the surface of the earth are called exogenic forces. Endogenic forces sometimes produce sudden movements and at the other times produce slow movements. These forces also cause horizontal and vertical movements. These movements give rise to a variety of relief features. The sudden movements are experienced through eruptions of volcanoes and earthquakes. Volcanoes and earthquakes cause mass destructions over the surface of the earth. Volcanoes. It is a circular opening through which hot molten materials erupt suddenly. This opening is called vent. The volcanic mountains is formed when the erupted materials accumulate around the vent. Volcanoes have both harmful and beneficial effects. Volcanoes are beneficial because it provides fertile lava, soil, minerals, and from several beautiful landforms. They are very dangerous for human and animal life. Poisonous gases ejected from volcanoes pollute the environment and cause acid rain. Similarly, when the lithosphere plates move, the surface of the earth vibrates. The vibration can travel all round the earth. These vibrations are called earthquakes. The place where an earthquake originates first is called focus. It is always hidden inside the earth, but its depth varies from place to place. The point on the earth's surface which is vertically above the focus is called epicenter. The intensity of an earthquake is maximum near the epicenter, and the strength of the earthquake decreases away from the center. There are three types of earthquake waves or seismic waves. Number one, P waves or longitudinal waves. These can travel with the fastest speed through solid materials. Number two, S waves or transfer waves. They cannot pass through liquid materials. Number three, L waves or surface waves. These waves generally affect only the surface of the earth and die out at smaller depth. Do you know that the earthquake is measured with a machine called a seismograph? The strength and magnitude of an earthquake is normally measured on the Richter scale. The strength of an earthquake measured less than 2 on the Richter scale may not be noticeable to human being, but those above 7 can cause major damages to structures and landforms. Sometimes strong earthquakes with epicenters in the seabed can cause huge tidal waves which could have devastating effect on seashores. Such phenomenon is known as tsunami. Effects of earthquakes. An earthquake cannot be predicted as there is no technology for it. So, people living in the seismic region should be made aware of all the aspects of earthquakes, and the protection measures should be taken at the time of earthquakes. Some common earthquake prediction methods adopted locally by people include studying animal behavior. Fish in the ponds get agitated, snakes come to the surface. A case study: earthquake hits Bhuj. A severe earthquake struck the Kutch region of Gujarat at 8:45 am on 26th January 2001. It lasted for almost a minute. Due to the earthquake, high-rise buildings collapsed. Communication and power lines were completely disrupted. The transport system was thrown out of gear and settlements became heaps of debris. The epicenter was near the town of Bhuj. The intensity of this earthquake was measured at 8.1 on the Richter scale by the Indian Meteorological Department. About 50,000 people were killed and more than 5 lakhs were adversely affected. There was large scale destruction of property in Bhuj, Rajkot, and Allahabad. The reasons for the Bhuj earthquake were seafloor spreading of the Indian Ocean at the rate of 5 cm per year, gradual northward movement of the Indian plate, the reactivated faults below the surface in the Kutch region. Protective measures during earthquakes. Following protective measures must be taken to save life during an earthquake. If you are indoor, take shelter under a strong desk, table, or against the corner of the room, etc. Stay far away from anything that could fall, such as furniture, glass window, heavy machines, etc. Do not use lifts or elevators. Always keep a disaster safety kit ready, having money, medicines, and some non perishable food items in it. Earthquake preparedness. Where to take shelter during an earthquake? Safe spot: under a kitchen counter, table, or desk, against an inside corner or wall. Stay away from fireplaces, areas around chimneys, windows that shatter, including mirrors and picture frames. Be prepared. Spread awareness amongst your friends and family members and face any disaster confidently. Next, we have major landforms. About this, we will see in the next part of the video. Now, I am going to read from the textbook. Page number 12 in your textbook. Our Changing Earth. The lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. You will be surprised to know that these plates move around very slowly, just a few millimeters each year. This is because of the movement of the molten magma inside the earth. The molten magma inside the earth moves in a circular manner as shown in the activity. Lithospheric plates. The Earth's crust consists of several large and some small rigid, irregularly shaped plates which carry continents and the ocean floor. The movement of these plates causes changes on the surface of the Earth. The Earth movements are divided on the basis of the forces which cause them. The forces which act in the interior of the earth are called an endogenic forces, and the forces that work on the surface of the earth are called as exogenic forces. Endogenic forces sometimes produce sudden movements and at the other times produce slow movements. Sudden movements like earthquakes and volcanoes cause mass destruction over the surface of the earth. A volcano is a vent opening in the earth's crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. Similarly, when the lithospheric plates move, the surface of the earth vibrates. The vibration can travel all around the earth. These vibrations are called earthquakes. The place in the crust where the movement starts is called the focus. The place on the surface above the focus is called the epicenter. Vibrations travel outwards from the epicenter as waves. Greatest damage is usually closest to the epicenter and the strength of the earthquake decreases away from the center. There are three types of earthquake waves: P waves or longitudinal waves, S waves or transverse waves, L waves or surface waves. Although earthquakes cannot be predicted, the impact can certainly be minimized if we are prepared beforehand. Some common earthquake prediction methods adopted locally by people include studying animal behavior. Fish in the ponds get agitated, snakes come to the surface. Do you know an earthquake is measured with a machine called a seismograph? The magnitude of the earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. An earthquake of 2 or less can be felt only a little. An earthquake over 5 can cause damage from things falling. A 6 or higher magnitude is considered very strong and 7 is classified as a major earthquake. Earthquake preparedness. Where to take shelter during an earthquake? Safe spot. Under a kitchen counter, table or desk, against an inside corner or wall. Stay away from fireplaces, areas around chimneys, windows that shatter including mirrors and picture frames. Be prepared. Spread awareness amongst your friends and family members and face any disaster confidently. Then about major landforms, I'll continue in the next video. Thank you.